Hi everybody, welcome to the GillyGuy Christmas special. I'm here with Eddie. Say hi, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
And this is going to be a 3-part adventure. I don't know what the second part is yet, but the first part, we're going to be making eggnog from scratch. We have all the ingredients here. For the last part, we're going to be drinking all of the eggnog we made.
Oh wait, all of it?
All of the eggnog that we made.
Did we agree
in
on
one
that?
sitting. And I believe we agreed on it. And there was a reason why I asked if you had insulin. So without further ado, we found a recipe online, and then we scrolled for the requisite 10 minutes to get through the 10-paragraph essay video about their life and all that. And we got down to the recipe. Oh, my light's on. I just looked at the ingredients and just enough of the recipe to make sure we had the tools we needed, like a measuring cup and a bowl and a bowl.
Pre-manufactured eggnog.
And this eggnog, we're going to compare ours versus real eggnog. And ours will probably be worse because I was 100% sure that I had nutmeg, but if you can see, this is actually pumpkin pie spice. I hope that focuses. Otherwise, the editor, who is me, because somebody doesn't edit videos, will make it. So instead of nutmeg, we have pumpkin pie spice, and there's nutmeg in pumpkin pie spice. So, without further ado, let's get cooking. Eddie, do you have any comments?
No, I'm happy with the nutmeg in the pumpkin pie spice.
You had a story about your pants.
Yeah, you can't see them. Should I take these off to show them? Because they're pretty cool.
All right, just hold on, everybody. We'll cut back to when his pants are off. All right, talk about your pants.
They zip off into shorts.
Okay, so just for clarification, Eddie, what state are you from?
I am from Minnesota.
And what state do you live in?
I live in Montana.
And are either of those states warm in December?
No. But look at that. Do
you have leggings on underneath? Is that leggings that I see?
Yeah, I was cold this morning.
It was cold this morning, so he's wearing leggings.
And believe it or not, there's some stuff compromised when they turn pants into shorts. They don't pant all too well. And there's a zipper that just gets cold on my legs.
They don't pant. Got it.
Nope, they pant less.
All right, and with that, back to your regular scheduled eggnog. So, pants story out of the way. We're gonna get to this recipe, which is the first part is probably gonna be the most interesting part.
If I can come clean for a second, you know how earlier I said I was a pro at separating eggs? I've actually never done it.
Yeah, I don't know if you all know this, but I've been a cook for 14 years, and I've also never done. So that's step 1 is separate 18 egg yolks and whisk the yolks and sugar together in a medium bowl until light and creamy. You know all about light and creamy, right?
Yep.
All right, so this is our mixing bowl, that's our serving bowl.
Okay, so do we separate over the trash can?
Yeah, all right, so separating eggs.
What's our margin for error here? Do we only have 18 eggs?
We only have 18 eggs, so I figured this is a triple batch. We really it up, screw it up.
Merry Christmas.
We can just do a double batch.
Normally people like separate the whites out from the yolk, don't they?
Oh look, I got one.
Woo!
All right, so that's 1 yolk in the bag.
Yes.
2 yolks. God, we're pros at this. Oh, I almost lost the whole egg there.
Oh, that looks so yummy.
So I find you just crack it and you use your thumb to hold the yolk in and get the white sticky part out.
This makes me feel mildly dirty.
This does not make me feel good. Oh look, the white just came out of that one. Oh, that's very, very liquidy white. Oh, look at that one's a different color. I don't know about that one.
Why is it so
I don't know if you can see that. But that one is a completely different color than the other ones. And
it refuses to pop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the other ones we just cracked. Okay.
That's a little offsetting.
Oh. You know, we're not doing so bad at this.
Eggnog's not yellow though.
It's yellowish. It's slightly yellow. It's mostly milk, so it won't make it all yellow.
It's kind of like a. It popped.
If we get a little egg white in there, it's okay.
I'll salvage what I can.
All right.
Eggnog is kind of like the flu shot.
Okay, continue. Yes, and?
You want more?
Yes, and?
Well, the flu shot has eggs in it.
And that's the entire... And that's the whole way. Okay. By that logic, so is hollandaise sauce. So you heard it here first, folks. If you don't want to get your flu shot, just either drink eggnog or have some hollandaise sauce.
Part 3 can be us injecting eggs into us to see if it has a similar effect as the flu shot.
I think you know nothing about demonetization. You put up a video with copyrighted music, and then you want to inject raw food into your... There's content creator guidelines.
Are there?
Yes.
Can you really? I thought you could just put anything up on YouTube.
Not if you want to get monetized.
Oh, we're sticking it to the man.
No, we're gonna listen to the man and do what he says. We're doing real good. There's only, we missed a little bit of white. Those are all your eggs, but
we're cruising.
Yeah, I thought this would be a big fail and we'd have to go down to at least a double batch instead of this triple batch.
Just more to drink at the end.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, my hands just feel messy.
Yeah, I got a lot of raw egg on my hand. We definitely have to go wash our hands after this. Is that it? That's eggs? We did it. 18 raw eggs. We'll cut back. We're gonna go wash our hands. It says, whisk the egg yolk and sugar together in a medium bowl. This is actually probably a large bowl, but it'll work. Until light and creamy. So how much sugar? 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. Now, for those of you who are actually watching this to learn how to cook, this is not the measuring cup you want to use. This is a liquid measuring cup. I'm going to use it because I am a chef. And you can't stop me. Come and try. So 1.5 cups.
To establish dominance over the viewership, you should tell them how many cups are in a gallon of milk.
There are 16 cups in a gallon of milk. There are 100, so let's 8 and 16 is 80, plus 8 and 6 is 48, 128 ounces. Fluid ounces, not weight ounces, unless you're measuring out water, because water is 1 fluid ounce per ounce. I know that sounds silly.
I thought you were going to say that means we're making 128 cups of eggnog today.
And for the viewers at home, Eddie is diabetic, and that doesn't make him less than human, his red hair does. But
we almost had a moment.
All right, so whisk the egg yolks and sugar together in a medium bowl. All right, there you go. Until light and creamy. You got it?
Light and creamy?
So while he whisks, I'll talk about how I met Eddie, his brother actually, the second day I ever saw him. First day I ever saw you started the night before. George started on Sunday.
George started the day before I did.
Oh, George's first day, because you didn't start and you came in with So George was washing dishes. He was taking the bus up. Hi, George. I know you watch these videos. Make sure you comment on it. But anyways, and he slipped and fell, and I helped him because he hurt himself, and he was just a 14-year-old boy. He was scared, I think. And then I said, you need to get non-slip shoes in the kitchen. And next day, Eddie's first day, George's second, they both came in with non-slip shoes. You get off work at 10 o'clock at night, and they came in the next day at 8 a.m. And somehow in between those two moments, they both went out and got non-slip shoes. So how's the light and creamy?
Is that light and creamy, or is that like dark and murky?
So I was talking about hollandaise sauce before. It actually looks just like, I'm sure it tastes way different.
Should we try? Like, you know how you lick the spoon when you're done making cookie dough?
Let's do it. Just a little. Disclaimer: don't eat raw eggs. Tastes like sugar. In a saucepan over medium-high heat, combine the cream, milk, nutmeg, and salt. Stir often until a mixture reaches a bare simmer. Yeah, so next we combine the milk, Eddie. So why don't you measure out, it'll be 6 cups of milk. Now this is an appropriate use for a liquid measuring
Should
cup.
I just like eyeball it?
No, you should use the measuring cup.
6 cups. There are 2 cups in here. That means I'm gonna want 3 of these.
Right, good math. So that was 2 cups. I'll turn this on already.
I guess I'll narrate what I'm doing. I'm pouring my second batch of 2 cups, which is 4 cups of milk. And now I'm pouring my third batch of 2 cups of milk. And I'm at 1 cup of that 2 cups of my third 2 cups of milk. And now I'm pouring in the third 2 cups of milk, which is 6 cups of milk.
All right, then next we need 3 cups of cream. Heavy whipping cream, not the kind that you were thinking of.
Yeah, I guess I can stay on camera for this then. Did you say 6?
3 cups of heavy whipping cream.
Are we talking like Imperial System cups?
American Imperial System.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, the cream was too thick. It obscured the cup marks. I think that's about another cup.
Oh, here, look on the side there.
Oh, I was right. That's exactly a cup.
Okay, and so we need a tablespoon and a half of nutmeg. Wink, wink. So if you want to slide to your left, and I'll do there. Sorry, I didn't know I need actual marks here, but I could have done them. I was talking to Eddie about how we're not really in digital media production, but we may as well be. Well, I may as well be. Eddie doesn't even know how to stand. It's right there. My point is right there. Doesn't even know how to stand in front of a camera.
I do feel like my center of balance is always too forward when I'm on camera.
No, it's just all the time that your center of balance is too far. So that's 1, and then don't try this at home, kids. I'm just gonna put a half full one in.
That's risque.
Risky. There is a different word than risque.
No, I know what I said.
So we got cream, we got nutmeg, and we got, all right, go back to your mark here. We got salt. So stir that, keep stirring that. It says a pinch of salt.
The nutmeg.
Would you like to pinch my salt?
Yes, just a pinch.
Yeah. But the recipe for 1 is a pinch, and let's do 1 more pinch. The recipe for 1 is a pinch, and the recipe for 3 is a pinch. So let's do 3 pinches. Perfect.
Yum. The nutmeg does not dissolve, it just sits there.
No, it does not. Nutmeg is non-soluble in water. All right, so stir often until mixture reaches a bare simmer. So let's...
A bare simmer.
So we'll turn that up.
I know. What if it reaches a marsupial simmer?
Well, then we've done Australian eggnog.
You ever heard of the drop bear?
What's a drop bear, Eddie?
It's like a koala bear, but they're lethal and they're attracted to Vegemite.
They're lethal.
Yeah.
So how do they get you?
They drop.
Like, am I at risk of a drop bear right now?
Pretty much, yeah. All of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So even in my house, so this drop bear, what do they look like? So I can, well, will I even see that? I probably won't see them coming.
Imagine a koala, but with like teeth the size of Texas.
So basically it's all teeth then.
Yeah, the size of Texas.
Because I'm imagining just a koala next to an enormous set of teeth.
Yes. They're real though. They're like a real threat to the Australian people.
So is the rest of their ecosystem. So is it bear simmer yet?
It's still very cold. Except for the heating element is very warm. It looks just like I'm mixing dirt into milk. Am I too close to you? Do I need to be this close?
You can be half step to your left if you want. Eddie, why don't you tell the audience the story of the first Christmas?
The first Christmas.
I'll just stir.
Oh, now normally when you tell me to do stuff like that, I make it up, but I could catch some heat for not telling the true first Christmas story. So I'll tell the true one, I guess. There was a dog named Lilu that Gilly adopted.
I purchased.
Close to like 35 dog years ago. On around December 25th, and now we get together every year to make eggnog and celebrate that day.
That really contradicts the video idea that this is our first time making eggnog.
Every other year in like measured in a different unit of time. So this is the first year.
The first real year.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you tell him a joke, and I'm gonna grab the eggs.
Why did the old man run into the well? Because he couldn't see that well.
So stick your little finger in there, see how hot that is.
It's kind of warm.
But it's not like boiling hot yet.
No, I might call it like a bare simmer.
Spotify year-end rewind.
Yes.
Bo Burnham came out with his special.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, my top 10 songs were 10 songs from that special.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
I was at work the other day talking about the top 10 like videos or whatever. Yeah. Not videos, songs, like genres.
Yeah.
Genres is what it was. And somebody's like, yeah, some people, they post on their stories the weirdest genres. Like I saw someone whose Midwest emo was their top. That's fucking weird. And that was my top genre.
Midwest emo.
Midwest emo.
I've never even heard of a Midwest emo song.
Yeah, not. Neither had I.
See all right, so now the next step says add a big spoonful of the hot milk to the egg mixture, whisking vigorously. So I'll hold, you be vigorous, but we have to be near to the pot.
This is not.
So I'll do 2 of these spoonfuls. So I added that, the mixture. Repeat adding a big spoonful at a time to temper the eggs. So what this does is it hopefully kills the bacteria.
Oh, that's how I sanitize all my stuff, is lukewarm milk.
No, it's a bare simmer milk. You gotta take one step back into your right. Okay.
How's this for vigorous?
That's pretty vigorous. Now I think you can keep whisking on the counter. Whisk. Once most of the hot milk has been added to the egg. Oh my God.
Moist?
All right, go back. Positions. So this is eggnog, huh? So this is the egg, and this must be the nog.
Yeah. You ever just drink nog?
No, I've never had it.
I might drop this.
All right, so I'm gonna do a couple more spoonfuls, and then it says to dump it back in the saucepan.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do 2 more. So 1,
2.
no, that's 1.
1,
2.
2.
And then it says, once most of the hot milk has been added to the eggs, pour the mixture back into the saucepan on the stove.
Most of this special has just been counting.
That's what cooking is, Eddie. And then we'll put the spoon back in there. Okay, put that in the sink. Okay.
Yum.
So then it says, whisk constantly. Whisk, please.
Whisk.
Whisk constantly for a few minutes until the mixture is slightly thickened.
Unsure what to do with myself when I'm standing on camera.
Have you ever heard of improv, right?
Yeah.
So try to yes and me. So when I say something, try to agree and build on it.
Yes and?
Yes. And?
And?
So have you ever had eggnog before?
Yes and?
You're making it worse.
I have had eggnog. Gilly, I hear you like to drink eggnog as part of your morning routine.
Not my morning routine, but last night before work, I went to work with a quart of eggnog. Actually, that same gonna go grab the jug and show them how much eggnog it is, just so they know. They need to know.
Should I read off how many calories are in it too?
I'll tell them. It's it's 2,560 calories of eggnog. After yesterday for breakfast, I had an entire bag of pizza rolls, 90 pieces. The whole thing. I ate the whole thing.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and even oven baked them. Usually I don't have time for that. I just microwave them. But I went to the oven.
That's classy.
So, anyways, I got to work with a brand new jug of this. Ryan might be watching. And right in front of Ryan, I just basically drank the whole thing in about 5 minutes. And all night people were like, oh, that eggnog, how do you feel? And the truth is there's a black hole in here. And I can put whatever I want in there. And it just happens to be like a day later, something else comes out of the black hole and I have to let it out.
Oh, goody.
So, speaking of that, I think we were supposed to whisk constantly for a few minutes until the mixture is just slightly thickened or 160 degrees. Seeing as it's just about to boil, that's over 160 degrees. It will thicken more as it cools. Remove from heat and stir in the vanilla. So how much vanilla? 0.75 of a teaspoon. So I've got...
Are you gonna fill up the 1 teaspoon just to 0.75?
I'm gonna try that, because nothing's ever been wrong with too much vanilla, right?
No. I know. In Billings, Montana, their high school has a problem with kids drinking vanilla.
That's because there's alcohol in vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's your fun fact.
So then, remove from heat and stir in vanilla. Pour the eggnog into
that is thick.
Into a pitcher or other container and cover with plastic wrap. Refrigerate until chilled. So we're gonna put it in this bowl right here. And I don't have plastic wrap. We'll wrap it in foil though. Same thing. Not exactly the same. It won't hold in quite as much moisture. But Eddie will. Yep. You want to be at an angle so they can see. Yep. It's like farther out. There you go. There you go. You know, yes, anded you did something and I built on it.
Thank you.
So then we'll refrigerate this while we're doing our next segment, or maybe 2 segments, because we might have a surprise intermission segment for you, depending on if I can convince Eddie or not. So I'll see you guys in the second segment. Enjoy this Christmas music while you wait. Say something.
Boom.
Do do do. Do do do. Do.
Oh, my fly is down. I mean, I have 3 pants on under this, but...
That one is a completely different... Oh, that duct tape is pulling my chest hairs out right now. Okay.
How far... Where should my hat be?
Break out our ladle that we got. Where's our ladle? Eddie, where's the fucking ladle?